I decided to do something new here at Gold City Ventures. We're implementing Wacky Wednesday, where once a week I will deliver a bunch of unique ideas for makers and digital product sellers who want to get a competitive edge on Etsy and are open to changing their product line or perhaps repackaging or relabeling what they already have in a way that is in demand on Etsy. Okay, so today's theme is going to be gift baskets. So Etsy released in July new creativity standards where they said it's okay to sell items that are handpicked by a seller, and they have certain rules for gift baskets. So one, the gift basket must have a clear theme. It must not be generic. It can't be a mystery box. The items themselves have to be varied. So you can't put all of the same thing in there, and they can't be from the same brand. Like you can't sell a whole package from the same brand. They have to be sourced from different companies. So I went through and came up with some ideas of things that could be considered gift baskets. Now, first, let's go through what are the traditional gift basket things that are not going to be included in Wacky Wednesday as a unique idea. The first one, gift basket for women. Obviously, some of the top baskets are making low five figures a month. The baskets sell for $50 to $60. In them, you'll see things like a blanket, spa stuff, a mug. The theme is beige. For men, you'll see a navy or hunter green set of similar stuff, and that typically sells between 1 to 5K per month revenue. Some of the top ones will get. That is not what the purpose of today's episode is. Let's talk about creatively assembled stuff that are perhaps considered gift baskets that meet Etsy's creativity standards, but be different. Well, first of all, this isn't that wacky, but you could do a seasonal gift basket. So Halloween gift basket has 500 searches per month right now. Some of the top ones were making 1,800 per month estimated through Everbee. That's the tool I use for this research. In them, you'd see things like Halloween socks, pumpkin ceramic. I also saw gift baskets that were like goth gift baskets, and they included skull things and anything that you consider gothic. What you could do is if you have items like, let's say that you sell sweatshirts, you could package your sweatshirt with one other item. Like people were packaging iced latte glasses or iced coffee glasses with a sweatshirt, putting it together, calling it a Halloween basket. Also, there's teenager gift basket and tween gift basket. Those gift baskets were making about $1,000 per month. Etsy has released that they were looking for more products for teens in the past with some of their research that they put out. So this could be something to consider. If you have a gift basket that you're trying to compete in the gift basket for women's space, perhaps you can market to teenagers or tweens and see what you can do there. I did see some very unique ones, like there's a hysterectomy care package. That one was only making $60 per month, but that was certainly unique. It only had about 100 per month in searches, or hysterectomy gift, I guess. But, just something to think about, how if you don't want to compete with the main gift basket for women, could you put different labels on what you're selling to kind of attract some of these smaller long tail searches? Okay, so now to some of the more unique ideas, I'd say. This is something that's really big on Book Talk, but the book blind date gift set box. So basically, there are a bunch of people that you get almost the same type of comfy looking higgy, I don't know how to pronounce it, gift basket, but you're also getting a book, and you can pick the genre of book, and then the seller itself picks the actual book. I'm not here to debate whether that constitutes a mystery box or not, because you could argue that it's organized by book lover stuff, so it should be fine. But there are plenty of them that are doing really well. Book Talk had 2,800 searches per month, according to Everbee. Book Gift Box had 1,800 searches per month. Bookish had 2,800 searches per month, and Graduation Gift had 5K per month. And some of the top blind date with a book gift box sets were using the graduation gift keyword or tag. There are also book bouquets that are making an estimated of 1K per month, which are basically 3 or 4 books with a flower set kind of put together in a pretty arrangement and sent to someone for their birthday or special occasion. I want to mention this because while I wouldn't say these are totally wacky, it's just another way of using that handpicked by a seller, new creativity standard, okay, to try to come up with a gift basket that you're not competing with the main gift basket for women crowd. You're coming up with something slightly different. And of course, we know that people are getting ideas of what to buy on search social media stuff such as TikTok. So understanding the trends and figuring out how you can apply them to your Etsy shop is always a big win. Okay, so what else could be a gift basket? Well, and by the way, the wacky ideas are coming, and it's going to be for those of you that are waiting till the end that you get rewarded for some of these ideas. The Flower Girl gift group. I never really thought about it this way, but I always see people competing in the bridesmaid space and they forget about the flower girls. So there's a flower girl crayon set, which would be a gift that you would give the flower girl maybe for the rehearsal dinner. Makes tons of sense now that I'm a parent. And what a considerate bride to think of trying to keep the flower girl entertained at this dinner. But they come up with like coloring pages and crayons kind of bundled together to give the flower girl. Very cute. Obviously, the more personalized, the better. I also saw, for you digital people, flower girl proposals were something that people were doing, and honestly I think there's room to compete there. Some of the top ones, there's room to compete there. Some of the top ones aren't like breakaway graphic design successes. You could step in and create some of those. Okay, and also for you digital people, any of these gift baskets that I just listed, basket tags where people are DIYing them and making them at their house instead of buying them assembled, those could be things that you could sell. So any idea I say here that for a physical product seller, then you could go and make the associated printable. Probably people would be searching for it. Or you can, give it a try and you could do on social media showing you arranging the gift basket, not for you to resell on Etsy, but you could put like your little tag in there and people could buy the tag so they can make their own gift basket at home. All right, so now let's get into some of the wacky ones. You've been waiting the whole video for this. DIY slime. Those of you who have been in the online business space, or maybe you're just a slime enthusiast yourself, you may be surprised to find out that people are making bank on YouTube showing people playing with slime. And of course, on Etsy, people want to buy the slime so that they could have the experience of mixing the slime themselves. And the slime that looks like food seems to be very popular. So there's a blueberry pie kit that's been listed in the last couple months that's making an estimated $300 per month. And there is a build your own pizza slime kit. And you really have to look this up to really understand it, but it's like the pizza dough and it looks like one of those really doughy deep dish pizzas. Like, oh, it looks so good. But of course, it's slime. And every one of these listings comes with a video of someone with great nails, just really digging into it. And people are searching for this slime, 1,600 searches per month, according to Everbee. Also, they're hitting up some of the anxiety relief tags. Apparently, people watch this slime to kind of unwind or relax. And it's 1K per month searches for anxiety relief. So just something to think about. Now, for you digital download people, if you are interested in slime, but you don't want to make or sell a physical product, then what about slime birthday parties? Now, I won't lie to you, this wasn't a crazy bestseller or anything like that, but people are having slime birthday parties and you can do the associated birthday tags, games, trivia, the whole shebang when it comes to birthday party printable stuff and themes. Okay, so some other, really fun ones that I happen to see, and this is the last one here. Play-Doh sensory kits. So I even think this is a good idea myself. My daughter's having a unicorn themed party upcoming, and I saw on Etsy advertised individual favor jars where it was DIY Play-Doh. Now, of course, I'm not going to get into whether Play-Doh is trademarked or not. They did spell Play-Doh DOUGH and not the DOH. But again, this episode is not to discuss whether or not you can use the word Play-Doh or any spellings of that Play-Doh in your actual listing. But I just want to mention that people are making these sensory kits. Is this a gift basket? Not really, but it does meet the similar kind of concept where you're taking things that maybe you didn't make yourself and assembling it together in a certain theme so that you can sell it to a certain group of people or buyers on Etsy. So some of the top sensory kit Play-Dohs, there was a unicorn kit that was making estimated 4K per month, construction theme 2K per month, Halloween around $1,700 per month. And what's very interesting is that there was a summer Play-Doh kit that the listing's only 10 months old and that was making an estimated 5K per month. I think this had 5,000 total sales or something. It's amazing. But when I looked at the tags that they were using, Party Favor Bags, which has an estimated 2,000 searches per month, and Summer Class Gifts, which has an estimated 241 searches per month, those were the type of tags that were associated with this particular product. And what's kind of cool about it is that, let's say that you were a teacher and you wanted to give your kids gifts for the end of the year, whatever, you could give them each a jar and then they get their own. You get homemade Play-Doh and then you get a bunch of little trinkets. And honestly, the trinkets, those are definitely not handmade. They look like kind of made in China little things. And I have a young one at home, not only just an almost kindergartner, and they give me choking anxiety. Like just looking at it, I'm like, ugh. But that being said, these are obviously very popular. I can see why they're popular. I see why birthday party favor jars, different things like that. People may want these. And I did look up like how could I buy 20 of them for the birthday party? And I don't know if I want to spend $100 on DIY Play-Doh, but there are people that would do that, right? So with these Play-Doh sensory kits, they're very tied, and some of the other stuff I mentioned with the slime, they're very tied to social media. So when you look up on social media, some of these sellers' accounts, they have big Instagram or TikTok followings, and there's nothing complicated about it. It just shows them using the product. So the slime would be their hands, or with the Play-Doh sensory kits, like it would show kid hands like going through, enjoying it, taking it apart, sticking the different unicorns together. You can imagine if you've ever seen a kid use Play-Doh. Personally, not a big fan of Play-Doh in my household. It gets everywhere. It gets in the rugs. The dog eats it. Gets all hard and crunchy, and it never stays nice. But that being said, kids love it, don't they? So these did have really positive reviews. It was 17.85% review ratio, where those of us who sell on Etsy, maybe you can expect like 1 out of 10 people to leave you a review. So that's pretty good. If almost 2 out of 10 are leaving reviews, that's great. So overall, with these gift baskets, rapid fire gift basket ideas, some of you that are makers may not like that I am promoting ideas of how to not make and assemble things together, but Etsy itself is allowing things with the creativity standard. I think some of that makes it more approachable for other people to sell on Etsy if you're not a maker yourself, or you just want to rearrange things. But if you are a maker, maybe instead of saying, oh, I don't like this, just consider, is there a way that you could assemble what you are already making and label it a gift basket, gift box, or use one of the keywords that I mentioned here? Perhaps there's a way that you could use one of these ideas to help you get more sales on your existing really awesome handmade thing. That's it for today. This was really fun. If you liked it, please subscribe and hit like on YouTube, and leave us a comment if you have any more gift baskets that you've heard of that are cool and wacky. We would love to hear your ideas. Thanks.